Now in goal tonight for the Dreadnoughts, we have Esther Hashikawa, and for the Hornets, we have Abigail Kleinschmidt. It'll be an interesting situation here as unfortunately for the Dreadnoughts themselves, there seems to be a bit of a bug running around the school, so they're missing a few players tonight. Esther is a JV goalie being pulled up for this opportunity here. And for Saline, on the other hand, we're looking at Aaron Riley, who was sent to the ER twice last week. Once for getting hit in the face, the other for a minor hairline fracture, possible hairline fracture, I should say, on her wrist, but she's been cleared to play. She's number 15, and you can tell because she's got the big old cast on her left wrist. And here we go with Jacques to open it up. Sent down low to Rocky. Rocky trying to work her way past midfield there. However, Schran trying to stand in the way. Kick back Rocky towards middle. Tamer. Dish back down low there, and a long forward pass able to find its way. Cross midfield, however, picked up by the Hornets. Skelly, far side. Tries to find its way to Gothals, however. Dexter regains possession. Backfield now. The Dreadnoughts crossing past there, trying to find its way to Baldwin. Up and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Maloney to open up the play. Riley. Dished back to Murphy. Far side, Walder. Gothals in contention on the other side there with, looks like Dexter mids. However, possession's given to the Dreadnoughts there after it worked its way down towards Dreadnought goal. Solid forward pass there, deflected by Maloney, up and out of bounds. Dexter maintains possession. Rocky to open up. Dished back to Baldwin. Far side to Vaughn. Giselle. Forward pass finds its way to Anderson. Quickly tipped there by Walder as Dreadnought still maintain possession inside the Hornet circle. Close side with Tamer. Tamer continuing to work her way right in front of Hornet goal, trying to get a shot off. And it looks like we have a corner there awarded to the Dreadnoughts to open up. First corner of the evening. Shuck to open up for the corner. Finds its way to Tamer. Tamer trying to work away. Takes the shot. Looks a quick deflected off of Murphy, I believe. As it runs up and out of bounds. Dexter still with possession. Tamer. Pass inside there, trying to find its way to Nicewonger. Riley now for the Hornets. Forward pass up and out of bounds. Looks like it was intended for Schran. However, Schran up and ahead of the ball there. Baldwin. Dished back. Tamer now. Looks for the forward pass there. Connected with Groth as Dreadnought still maintain possession. Groth. For the forward pass there. Finds its way to Little. Chipped up as Dexter regains possession. Maloney nearly there with the interception, trying to knock it up and away. Rocky racing downfield. Contact there, I believe, with Riley as Dexter is awarded possession once again. Rocky to open up, looking for an option. Chooses the safe one with Baldwin. Baldwin in contention with Schran now. And now the Hornets gain possession Maloney forward pass to Strand down sideline. Just out of reach as it kept in bounds, and possession goes in favor of Dexter. Play to be opened up by Vaughn. Shot taken and deflected off of Little as Dexter still maintains possession. Vaughn, long crossing pass there to Anderson, far side. Sideline just out of reach of both Dexter, mid and forward on the left side. Or pardon me, their right. Far side corner, chipped up high and received there. Riley. Solid contact with the pass, looks to be intended for Strand down the far side, however. Cut short there by Dexter. Hornets maintain possession as is knocked out of bounds there by Dexter. Murphy with a long pass forward. Finds its way to Strand. Unable to maintain as Giselle knocks it away. Possession maintained for the Hornets. Riley. Down low finds its way to Prasad. Shot forward by Prasad. Looks at the ricochet. And go back in Dexter favor. Tamer to open up. Long pass to Anderson. Just out of reach, up and out of bounds as Hornets regain possession. Walder to open up with the pass intended for Riley. Cut short there. Tamer with Skelly and Riley in front. Tries to work her way through. Picked up by Skelly with a long pass forward. Nearly collected there by Little. Just out of reach, and Dexter maintains possession. Close side Callaway. To Riley. Possession going back in Dexter favor. Tamer races in, works away in the Hornet circle, trying to find an option. Contested with Walder, and I believe Riley, as a corner goes in favor of the Dreadnoughts here. Chuck to take the corner. Finds its way to Tamer. Tamer inside the circle now, trying to find an option. Contested by Prasad. Finds a shot. Deflected down by Kleinschmidt. Murphy, long pass forward to Maloney. Maloney just out of reach, up and out of bounds. Back to the Dreadnoughts, the ball goes. Baldwin. Pass towards backfield to Vaughn. Vaughn with a forward pass to Callaway. Anderson now. He's contested by Gothels. On the far side is sent out to Shock. Shock back towards centering pass there now. Pardon me. To Shihab. In the circle. Tamer trying to work her way inside. Contested there by Murphy as it draws another corner once again in favor of the Dreadnoughts. Shannon Jock to take the corner for the Dreadnoughts. Kicked away there by Kleinschmidt as the shot was taken from far side of the circle by number 39, Vaughn. Racing backfield now as the Hornets get with possession. Maloney. Forward pass downfield, finds its way to Groth. Groth trying to work its way into the Dexter circle. Looks for the crossing pass to try and connect Little or Shred as the Hornets get a corner opportunity here. First of the night for Saline. Prasad to take the corners. Last season, in fact, Maya took 43 total corners for the team. This season, however, been starting more of as a left back overall and seeing where she fits on the team. But tonight is a very special occasion. Falls forward to Groth. Groth trying to dish it forward to Shran. Tamer stands in her way, however, and sends it right back downfield to Shahab. Shock. Down low to Rocky. Rocky trying to center it back to Shock. However, Walder stands in her way, trying to ship it back towards Maloney in Hornet favor. Riley at midfield, knocked away there and collected by Callaway for the Dreadnoughts. Far side Shahab to Shock. Pass there collected by Riley. Whistle blown. Hornets gain possession once again. Murphy to open up the play. Down to Prasad. Chip shot sent forward to Skelly up in the air as whistle blown goes back in favor of the Dreadnoughts. Tamer rapidly opens up play there, racing by Riley, running into Skelly, trying to dish it forward. However, it looks like another corner goes in favor of the Dreadnoughts. Their fourth of the evening so far. Chuck to take the corner now. Quick shift in the backfield there by Nicewanger. Pass sent forward to Tamer. Tamer ricochets there, finds no goal. A great shot there, taken by Tamer. However, called back. Rocky tries to find her way around Skelly unsuccessfully. However, Dreadnought still maintain possession. Tamer to open up, sends down to Rocky. Or, pardon me. No, Rocky. That was correct. Up and out of bounds. Dreads still maintain possession. Close side Tamer. Quick stick work, trying to work her way around Riley. Riley, chip shot sent downfield. That contention there between Riley and Tamer are going to be future teammates, in fact, as they're both committed to play at the next level at the University of Michigan. Baldwin, long crossfield pass there. Found its way to Giselle on the far side. And two quick passes forward from Anderson all the way up to Burns. Hornets gain possession there after that whistle. Walder opens up for the Hornets, dishing it back to Murphy. Cut short there, however, Dexter right in front. Number Shahab taking the shot, ricocheted off of the left pad there of Kleinschmidt. Maloney to open up for the Hornets, trying to send play back in their favor, however, cut short there by Nicewanger. Prasad now looks for the long sideline pass there intended for Groth. Riley unable to keep it in bounds there, shaking down her left wrist. It's not an easy game to play with the cast. Little now, quick action, looking for an option. Tries to dish it far side to Shran, cut short there by Vaughn. Looks over to Anderson. Anderson forward pass, looking all the way. Far side to Burns, up and out of bounds as it looks as if the Hornets are going to gain possession. Murphy to open up play for the Hornets. with a long forward pass there. Finds its way to Schran. Schran, quick deflection to Riley. Riley looks to send it all the way up to Maloney. Riley once again. Down low now for the Dreadnoughts. Rocky sends it forward to Tamer. Tamer trying to thread it through Riley. Tamer still with possession. And Riley putting up heavy contention, however, whistle blown, and play goes in favor of the Dreadnoughts. Tamer chip shot far side, looks for Anderson down there. As whistle blown, sent back the other direction as the Hornets now with possession. Walder to open up, tries to find its way over to Goethals. Far side, Giselle to open up. Looks to find Anderson as the intended target on that opening pass. Up and out of bounds as the Hornets still maintain possession. Quick timeout there, I believe, as 14:25 on the clock in the first half. Current score stands at 0s apiece for Saline and Dexter. It's going to be probably a highly competitive game that stands at 0s. With a great shot taken there by Abby Tamer about midway through the first half, or the portion that we've seen so far. It's called back. And now you got to be wondering what the rest of the game is going to look like for the Dreadnoughts and the Hornets. Overall, with little action coming from the Dreadnought keeper so far. Kleinschmidt for the Hornets, however, has had plenty of time to put up the defense, and so far done a great job. And right now in the Hornet and Dreadnought huddle, it's all about refining the game and seeing what comes next for the second half of the first half. And here we are back at it for varsity field hockey. Let's see, as the Hornets are planning to open up the play here. Looks like it's going to be Murphy. Looking for option, dishes it back to Riley. Close side to Walder. Forward pass there looks to be intended for Skelly, just out of reach as it finds its way to Baldwin for the Dreadnought. Skelly able to come away with it once again, however. Prasad with a quick touch on it. Possession still maintained by the Hornets. Skelly now racing past midfield. After quick contact there with Anderson, sends it forward to Prasad in a quick deflection picked up by Vaughn for the Dreadnoughts. Nearly kept in bounds there by Rocky. Now the Hornets, once again, Maloney to open up to Skelly. Quick pass there, far side to Goethals. Centering shot, trying to put it inside the Dexter circle, blocked away there by Callaway. Now we're looking at Skelly. Skelly, good shot there, places it just left of goal, however, whistle blown in, going the other direction as the Dreadnoughts gain possession. Vaughn to open up the Cornell commit as well. Far side pass looking to find its way to Giselle up and out of bounds. I believe it was off of her foot as the Hornets gain possession. Goethals. Forward pass tries to find its way to Skelly. Picked up by Tamer, and Tamer looks to take it right coast to coast back to field. Forward pass, however, cut short there by Riley. Sideline to Walder. To Maloney, just out of reach, up and out of bounds as the Dreadnoughts gain possession. Baldwin dish back to Vaughn. Shipped back and cut short there by Growth. Now we're looking at Little trying to work away inside, contested by Vaughn heavily, being an unrelenting defender for the Dreadnoughts. Anderson tries to ship it forward, however picked up there by Goethals and sent right back towards the Dreadnought circle. Forward pass there, knocked away and picked up by Schock. Walder trying to ship it in Hornet favor, however Tamer right back downfield, and we're looking at close on a 2-on-1 operation here. Shea being the only one up and out of bounds there. Shot taken there by Burns. Hornets now with possession as Riley is to open up. Tries to ship it forward, collected there and redirected by Tamer. Tamer trying to work her way inside the Hornet circle and does so effortlessly. However, with heavy contention against Riley, a corner is awarded to the Dreadnoughts. Their 5th of the evening so far. And so far a competition that is definitely rhyming with the one of the JV squads, as Dexter is gaining far more corners against their opponents so far. Set forward far side, Vaughn tried to work it more inside, however heavily contested and met there by Murphy and sent the other way, as the Hornets gain possession. Close side, Riley. Chip shot looks like a slight deflection off of Schock's stick there, but we're looking now Growth trying to race it downfield and just connects with the ball in her foot a little bit and sends back the other way with Dexter's favor. Tamer trying to work through 3 different Hornet mids. Is knocked away, picked up in the air. Prasad now with possession. Knocked away there, Rocky. Now Skelly for the Hornets. Finds its way far side to Little. Little works away inside the Dexter circle. However, Vaughn is there to intercept quickly. And the Hornets draw a corner in another opportunity here for Saline. Their 2nd of the evening so far. And with under 10 minutes to play now, nearly 9, we're looking at a second opportunity here for the Hornets to get on the board with a corner. Riley to take the corner. To Skelly. Right in front. Skelly takes the shot, chips it up, and deflected away there by Hashikawa for the Dreadnoughts. Shot taken there by Bridget Skelly. Skelly being regarded by Coach Riley to have the best stick work on the team and is also entertaining multiple Ivy League offers. Riley with the crossfield pass to Walter. Forward to Prasad. Prasad still maintaining, trying to ship it inside the circle and does so, trying to find Little. However, Vaughn intercepts and knocks it away, dishes out to Tamer. And the Dreadnoughts maintain possession. Forward pass there, trying to find its way to Shahab. Unsuccessful as Murphy stands in the way. Maloney trying to dish it back downfield, however, runs into Rocky. Rocky down to Tamer. Tamer for the Dreadnoughts, contested there by Murphy, and Maloney works her way down the end zone sideline as a corner goes in favor of the Dreadnoughts here. With 7:50 on the clock now. Faith Anderson to take the corner now for the Dreadnoughts. Out to Vaughn. Vaughn unable to corral it. Immediately dishes back to Callaway. Callaway to Vaughn. Chipped up and looks like deflected inside. And it looks like it's a good one. Current score stands at 1-0 with the Dreadnoughts up in the air. Quick tip in there. It was an awesome shot there on the far crossbar. And with her first goal in her field hockey career, it's a great moment for Taylor Shook there with the goal. And a great opportunity there this evening. It was Vaughn with the assist. Downfield looks at Tamer now with possession for the Dreadnoughts. Pressure's on for Saline as the Dreadnoughts up 1-0, and the Dreadnoughts are not relenting any effort at all here as they press downfield. Tamer, heavy pressure, trying to weave her way through four now. Saline defenders. Up and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Riley opens up for the Hornets and dishes it down sideline to Murphy. Murphy tries to find its way to Prasad. Picked up, however, by Groth. Still with possession, the Hornets trying to work their way through. Rocky playing staunch defense, however, Hornets. They long side pass there from Prasad up and out of bounds as the Dreadnoughts gain possession. Vaughn to open up for the Dreadnoughts now. Go side to Tamer. With quick stick action there. Tries to carry it sideline and does through Skelly, and still contending with Prasad. Prasad now with quick possession. Sent back up and out of bounds. Trying to give the Hornets a quick chance to regroup. In better field position. Groth finds it to Skelly. Skelly forward past a little, just out of reach, up and out of bounds. Oh, pardon me. Not sure why I said that part. Up and to Vaughn and sends it right back down in Dreadnought favor towards Hornet goal. Callaway dished back to Giselle. Far side to Anderson. Anderson looks for the forward pass there all the way to Shook. However, looks like it was picked up by Walder and up and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Under 4 minutes on the clock. As it's the first half crunch time for the Hornets, as they definitely do not want to head to the locker rooms. Down by one. Skelly. Forward pass tipped up by Callaway. However, nearly maintained there by the Hornets. Vaughn. Doyle now for the Dreadnoughts with the forward pass. They're trying to find its way to Shab up and out of bounds. going in favor of the Hornets now. Nope, it's not. It's going in favor of the Dreadnoughts. Tamer tries to send it in up and out of bounds once again. Now this time for the Hornets. Seems it went up and out of bounds and all the way into the locker rooms on the far side. Murphy to open up for the Hornets. Chips up and collected there by Riley after a quick ricochet after Callaway. Riley racing downfield, centering pass there, finds his way to Maloney. Maloney forward pass, far side to Jenkins. Jenkins, first touch of the game, looks for an option. Contested by Vaughn there as she squeaks it away, no big deal, and sends it right back downfield to Doyle for the Dreadnoughts. Up and out of bounds, and the Hornets now, Skelly racing forward to Maloney. Tries for the forward pass there, trying to find his way to Groth, however. Still maintaining possession, Riley now. Blocked there by Tamer, and Tamer ricochets it right back downfield. Walder. Far side. Anderson. Under 2 minutes to play now. Sideline pass, trying to find its way to Schran. Schran being known as one of the quickest little players on the field right now by head coach, as she's a left winger with quite a lot of speed. Tamer working away inside the Hornet circle there. Contested there and shut down by Murphy and sent right back out in Hornet favor. Chip shot sent up and with contact against Anderson, walking it off as the Dreadnoughts regained possession after up and out of bounds. Callaway to open up. Far side to Giselle. 1 minute on the clock as Vaughn right now sent it downfield with a solid pass. Nearly collected there by Nicewanger, however, Riley trying to ship it back in Hornet favor. Tamer now finds its way nearly to Nicewanger, however, collected by Goethals as he's trying to ship it back. However, now we're looking at Doyle, far side. Goethals able to get a quick second there for the Hornets, however, shipped back to Tamer. Far side to Rocky. Whistle blown and Hornets regain possession. 20 seconds on the clock. Prasad opens up with a far side and going back the other way in favor of the Dreadnoughts. Close side Tamer. Trying to work it inside the Hornet circle, however, with 4 seconds on the clock. That'll be all she wrote for the first half here. With current score standing at 1-0, Dreadnoughts lead. And we'll be back after this quick 5-minute halftime. Pardon me, it's not a play. Halftime, and we'll be back for the second half of Dexter versus Saline.
4 shots for Dexter to 1 for Saline, and 6 corners for Dexter, 2 for Saline.
And we're back for the second half of the Saline versus Dexter field hockey match here this evening. It'll be altogether a fantastic second half, as so far Dexter is up 1-0 on Saline. Current stats stand at 4 shots for Dexter and 1 for Saline, as well as 6 corners for Dexter and just 1 as well for Saline. Once again, there's a quick reminder. Bridge Singh is one of the officials, as well as Kristen Parkhurst this evening, doing a fantastic job overall in keeping the game moving at a great pace. Rocky far side opens it up for the Dreadnoughts, up and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession here. Looks like it's going to be Prasad on the far side to open up this play here for the Hornets. Forward pass there finds its way all the way to Jenkins. Jenkins unable to contain it as Vaughn slides right in and sends forward pass after ricocheted off of Maloney. Maintained inbounds there by Nicewanger and up and out of bounds off of Hornet forwards, or pardon me, mids, as they regain possession. However, quickly changed. Schran trying to kick it forward now. Walder sent over to Skelly. Skelly racing towards midfield, interrupted there and connected with Rocky. Rocky sending back towards Dexter Favor. Anderson chips it up too high there as the Hornets regain possession. Walder trying to send it down the sideline, picked up there by Nicewanger. Dexter still maintains possession there after the whistle. Callaway looks for the far side pass, however, cut short there by Little. Little forward pass, picked up by Baldwin. Looks like it was intended for growth on the far side. Hornets still with possession, however. Little tries for the pass to Skelly, interrupted there by Tamer. Tamer with a quick spin around the outside, only to be connected there with Riley on the far side. Dexter still with possession despite up and out of bounds. Solid pass forward, tries to work his way inside the Hornet circle, however, connected with Riley. Taken away there by Shock, however. Far side, Tamer. Trying to ship it back into the Hornet circle. Finds its way there. Shock off the foot. Goes back in Hornet favor. Shipped forward and deflected off of Rocky up and down the bounds there as the Hornets gain possession once again. Hornets now. Walder on the far side. Picked up by Little. Sideline pass there. Tries to center it over to Skelly, however. Unable to connect. Now we're looking at Murphy. And Walder on the far side trying to ship it back in Hornet favor towards Dexter goal. Unable to connect with. Riley now for the Hornets, with Tamer hot on her heels. Side pass there finds its way to Maloney. And goes back in the other direction as the Dreadnoughts gain possession. Giselle to open up for the Dreadnoughts now. Sideline to Anderson. Anderson tries to send it forward. However, Hornets gain possession, and Schran trying to keep it in bounds, and does, in fact, as the play continues, and the Hornets still maintain possession. Skelly, looking for the opportunity, sends it forward, tries to find Jenkins with connection, however, unable to. Vaughn now sending it back in Dreadnought favor towards midfield. Anderson nearly cut short there by Prasad, but picked up by Shock. Close side. Looking at Murphy. His whistle is blown. It looks like his arm. And Hornets still maintain possession. Riley to open up for the Hornets. Now it's just 5 minutes already underway here. Just to remind you, if you're kind of sad that the event's going to be over here in 25 minutes, don't worry, because we'll be back tomorrow for another doubleheader as we're taking on the boys' soccer teams as they take on the Huron Riverets. All together, JV starts at 5:30, and the varsity game will take place just after at 7. Once again, that's going to be our soccer matchups between Saline and the Huron Riverets. You can find it on salinelive.com. Coming short is Doyle, trying to work her way past Maloney. However, Maloney proving to be quite a hefty contestant to go against. Doyle with the forward pass nearly finds its way to Tamer. Whistle blown as the Dreadnoughts maintain possession. Tamer with the quick action there, right around Riley, works her way inside the circle, finds the shot, chips it up, and just wide right as it deflects off of Chahab. Quick substitution as out goes Little and in comes Goethals for the Hornets. Murphy sends it far side to Walder. Walder with a long shot sent forward all the way to Groth. However, quick deflection and picked up there by Baldwin. There's Goethals on the far side opening up for the Hornets. However, picked off there and ran right back by Tamer. Contested there by Riley now. Whistle blown as the Hornets regain possession. A long sideline pass there nearly makes it all the way to Jenkins downfield. However, up and out of bounds, and the Dreadnoughts gain possession. Vaughn now for the Dreadnoughts. Far sideline. It was collected there briefly by Goethals, however, sent back by Tamer in Dreadnought favor. Far side, that was Rocky. And heavy contention there between Walder on the far side. And it looks like nice Wanger. As the sun goes down, folks, and the lights are all that we have, the numbers tend to get a bit tough to see on the far side of the field. However, we'll make do. Riley trying to work her way past midfield. However, constant pokes there by Burns, making it difficult. However, she does regardless. Over to Skelly now. Skelly trying to work her way towards Dexter circle. It does so, in fact, despite contention by Doyle, as it looks like we get another corner opportunity for the Hornets. The third of this evening so far. And a great opportunity now to see if the Hornets can tie it up here. Bridget Skelly to take the corner for the Hornets with 21:18 on the clock. Sends it to Riley. Riley looking for the opportunity. Unable to corral it as Goethals now. Sends it back forward to Riley. Riley tries to dish it away. Puts the shot up. Chipped up and looks like it was knocked down there by the Dreadnought keeper. On the outside, Groth trying to get a shot on. Chips it wide right, unfortunately. Hashikawa Hashikawa able to put up a staunch defense right there. Another shot there added to the Hornet tally. I believe is 4 still in favor for the Dreadnoughts and 2 now for the Hornets. Vaughn, far side to Callaway. Callaway heavily contested there by Bridget and Maloney. Whistle blown. Hornets gain possession, however, to Riley. Riley forward pass there back to Maloney. Maloney contested there by Doyle. Farside works it into the circle as another Corner going in favor of the Hornets here. Two back-to-back opportunities here. Will the Hornets make use of them? We will see just now. 20 minutes on the clock.
Saline corner to be taken by number 4, Maya Prasad.
Maya Prasad to take the corner for the Hornets. Once again, Prasad last year taking 43 total corners. Knocked back to Riley. Riley trying to maintain. Shot taken. Pad save there by the keeper. Ashikawa with an excellent save. Dished outside. Maloney trying to keep it in Hornet favor and try and pressure inside the circle. Unable to, his whistle blown and sent back in Dreadnought favor. Vaughn tries to dish it out, however, collected there by Riley. Play is called back now as Vaughn once again for the Dreadnoughts. Tamer on the far side. Strong shot, forward pass there. Nearly finds its way to Shock, however, corralled there by Murphy. Murphy trying to dish it out to Riley, finds her target. Down to Maloney. Racing down the sideline, a forward pass there, looks to find its way to Schran. Schran in contention now with Vaughn. Maloney with a quick touch before whistle blown, and Dexter maintains possession. Vaughn to open up. Anderson. Quick shot by Tamer, sends it well downfield in a race between Shock and Murphy. Murphy's going to beat her to the ball, however, quick shot back. Nearly collected there by Shock. Forward pass, very strong one from Murphy. Finds its way to Riley, however, picked off there by Tamer. Tamer working her way inside the Hornet circle, looks for the opportunity, takes the shot, deflected up and out of bounds.
Was it a shot?
I don't know.
Did it go off that side?
I think it went off the side. Hornets with possession to see Murphy to open it up. Chipped up, sent in Hornets' favor, still maintained. Riley, cross to Maloney. Maloney tipped up, trying to work her way past Giselle. Hornets still with possession as in comes Nicemonger for the Dreadnoughts, and out goes Shook. Riley with the chip down towards Schran. Schran trying to work her way toward Hornet favor. Skelly now contested heavily by Tamer and Giselle. Tamer taking her time, looking for the option. Sidelines it up and out of bounds, unfortunately. Hornets now with possession as Prasad looks to open up the play. Prasad tries the sideline pass there, stays in bound, in fact. Skelly sending it further down, picked off by Giselle, however. Center pass there, looks to find its way all the way to Rocky. Rocky still maintaining despite heavy pressure by Riley. Baldwin on the far side. Cut short there by Goethals as it looks like the pass was intended for Giselle, I think? I can't tell. Far side as possession goes back in favor of the Hornets, sent back the other way. Up and out of bounds as the Dreadnoughts gain possession. Play opened up by Vaughn now, sent with a solid pass well past midfield. Murphy, however, collected it for the Hornets, sending it back downfield. Callaway looks to collect now with a shortened pass all the way to Schran. Didn't quite make it there. Anderson, chip shot going forward. Looks like it ricocheted off of Skelly. Riley opens up for the Hornets. Crossfield pass there to Gothals. Gothals looking for an option as it's poked away there by Shahab. Chip shot put up and collected there by the Dreadnoughts. Shock contested by Gothals. Nearly taken downfield there by Tamer. Riley now racing back 14, under 14, or pardon me, excuse me, 14:42 on the clock. There we go, that's what I meant to say. Riley downfield. Far side intended for Strand, however, contested and knocked away there by Giselle. Picked up close side by Anderson. Back to Riley once again for the Hornets. Tries to dish it to the outside. To Gunnarsson, I believe. Yep. Just up and out of bounds as the Dreadnoughts gain possession. With 14:16 on the clock, this game is almost up as we're more than halfway through the second half. But with that said, folks, we'll be back on the air tomorrow to broadcast a soccer match between the Saline Hornets and the Huron River Rats. You can catch us at 5:30 for the JV game, and we'll be back on again at 7 o'clock for the varsity game if you cannot make the first. But with that said, folks, you can find it on SalineLive.com. Tamer with the forward pass there tries to find its way all the way to Nicewanger, however, picked up by Riley. Riley with a long sideline pass to Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson with a great collection there, however, unable to maintain as it's picked off by Giselle. Giselle to Skelly now. Skelly crossed it to Riley. Riley looking for the option. Tries to send it. It looks like it was off the foot of Callaway. Gunnarsson centering pass intended to make its way into the Dexter circle as it goes up and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession in a as it ricocheted off of number 7, Baldwin. Riley to open up. Maintained by Skelly. Heavy contention there by Giselle and Tamer as Tamer walks away with possession there, and Prasad races behind trying to close the gap. Rocky sending it down the sideline, up and out of bounds as the Hornets regain possession. Current score still stands at 1-0 with Dexter in favor currently. As the clock keeps ticking away, crunch time starts to happen for the Hornets. Walder on the far side. Chipped up in heavy contention there. Looks between Gothals and Tamer on the far side. As Tamer's racing it all the way inside herself as she takes a crash there. But possession is maintained by the Dreadnoughts. 12 minutes gone, or 12 minutes remaining now, pardon me. 13 minutes gone. No, 18. Tamer on the far side, unable to keep it in bounds. However, possession is still maintained. Tamer now. Dished back far side to Vaughn. Plenty of time to set up an attack to Callaway. Taken away there by Maloney and dished out to Skelly. Skelly with the quick feet tries to work her way downfield once again. Looks like it was intended for Little, however, picked off by Vaughn. Vaughn intended to Anderson, collected there by Skelly. Skelly working her way back downfield. Threads it through Giselle. However, Giselle quickly able to recuperate, but possession still maintained by the Hornets after the whistle is blown. Pass from Maloney finds its way to Riley after finding its way through Tamer. And whistle is blown and going back the other direction. Murphy now. Forward pass down sideline big time. Collected by Giselle. Heavy contention there by Little, trying to make an effort to stay in Hornet favor. Close side, Burns racing downfield. However, now it's Tamer. Contention with Prasad. Hard shot by Tamer there, well outside the circle. Finds the back of the net, but doesn't count. Score still stands at 1-0. Does that count as a shot? It's just even because it's still okay. Cool. Okay, cool.
Although, to give you an idea of where we've come from.
Far side looking at Riley now, weaving her way through two different Dexter forwards. Sends it down low to Maloney. Maloney looking for an option. Finds it in Little. Little looks for the crossing opportunity. Threads it through Vaughn. And down goes Little as the Hornets gain a corner opportunity once again. Card going to Claire Vaughn there.
Yellow card issued to number 29, Claire Vaughn of Dexter, with 9:36 left in the second half. Release time will be 7:36.
With a
So it's just
quick
2
2-minute.
minutes.
Sorry, it was a 5-minute. Correction, as a 5-minute card.
Is that a major for that?
Release time will be 4:36.
It'll be a 4:36 release time for Vaughn there as she was given a yellow card.
But we click no power play because it's not okay. And then we have to say.
For those who don't know, it is a green, a yellow, and then a red with a 2-minute, a 5-minute, and then a straight up ejection for the receiver of the card. Prasad over to Riley. Shot knocked up and blocked there by Hashikawa. Tamer with the hard shot, trying to send it well back downfield, and she succeeds in doing so up and out of bounds. However, as the Hornets gain possession.
We use tracking inserts because we can't. We'd like to, but can't. Really wish we could.
Play to be opened up by Walder with 9 minutes on the clock.
Because developmentally, for those inserters,
Tamer racing back towards midfield. Contested there by O'Reilly. Another card's going out.
who's getting the card? Oh, no, timeout.
Oh, pardon me. Timeout. 8:50 on the clock. You're looking at the current score standing at 1-0 for Dexter leading the way. In another bit of news that I've mentioned a few times before now, our next game will be tomorrow. Doing a soccer match, 2 soccer matches in fact, as it's going to be Saline JV taking on the Huron JV, as well as Saline Varsity taking on Huron Varsity. Game times will be at 7:30 and at 5:30, and then at 7 p.m. for JV and then Varsity in that order. You can catch it at salinelive.com, right where you're watching, or NFHS Network, I believe, and you can catch it there as well. Either time, I'll be there, and in fact, we'll have another broadcaster there as well in his first game broadcasting with us. It'll be a very cool opportunity. See, because one of the coolest parts about our program is that while I get to come out here and I get to call games, that's not the important part. I mean, giving the athletes a little coverage, that's very cool, and that's something that most high schools don't do. But what I find the coolest part about our program is that as a part of video production, you will not get a job in video production until you go out into the real world and you get a first taste at a real job. This gets you ahead of that game a little bit. You get the idea of what it feels like to work a part of a production crew. And because of that, you might have a leg up on somebody if you go to college in video production and say, hey, I worked for salinelive.com. Then you might be able to hop on their local affiliate that does high school games, that does college games. And then even then, as you go into the real world, this is something you can put on your resume, which I think is a great opportunity. But mostly it is fueled by anyone and all the viewers out there. So that is an awesome opportunity. We thank you because not only are you giving a great opportunity of coverage to the athletes that we broadcast, but you're also allowing all of the students involved in our broadcast program to have practical real-world experience in video production. Now, with that over, chip shot there, knocked up and sent up and out of bounds by Nicewanger. Murphy to open up for the Hornets, sent back to Prasad, to Maloney, to Skelly, Back to Maloney. Maloney trying to maintain and keep it inbound, so it goes up and out of bounds. And Coach Riley there on the sideline getting into the game. Giselle.
It's nice. I think they like playing each other because it is a clean game. It's good hockey. You know, we have teams they play where it's not good hockey. And there's
Forward pass there. Barely makes its way to Nicewanger. Wanger goes for the shot there. Loses the stick as Skelly now with possession. Crossing pass out of the reach of Groth. Finds its way back inside the Dexter circle, however, picked up by Tamer, and Tamer races it far outside. And a long sideline pass finds its way all the way to Giselle, I believe, on the far side. No, pardon me, that is Doyle on the far side. His whistle is blown, and Dreadnought still maintain possession. It was a 3-on-3 and a quick action here. Shock contested heavily by Prasad, and Prasad comes away with possession now. Maloney racing downfield. Threads it through Giselle, continuing downfield. Little. Skelly. To Riley. Riley working away inside the Dexter circle. Looks for the opportunity. Puts the shot up and finds the back of the net there. It looks like it was just Riley on that goal. I cannot tell from up here if it was deflected at all. But that ties the game at 1 apiece with 6:55 on the clock. Yep, 6:55 is when the goal is called, and Riley is the sole component of that goal so far. Now the Hornet record is so far. They can relax a little bit now that they're tied, but it's still the game is on, and Skelly racing downfield. Forward pass there finds its way to Little, however, knocked away there by Giselle. Dexter given possession once again. Tamer to open up with a solid pass sent downfield to Shock. Prasad finds its way to Little. Possession still maintained by the Hornets. Maloney. Forward pass ricochets off of Anderson's foot. Prasad to continue play there for the Hornets. Racing in. Looks for the crossing pass. Ricocheted off the leg there of Rocky as another corner is awarded to the Hornets. Another valuable opportunity here for Saline. Prasad to open up with the corner to Skelly. Shot taken by Skelly just wide. Just wide there. 5 minutes on the clock. Current score stands at 1 apiece now. And neither of these teams want to go home with a tie. Dexter with possession now. Anderson opens up, nearly picked off by Schran there, however, finds its way to Goethals. To Schran. Vaughn back in the game. Tamer. Racing downfield through Riley, now contested by Skelly. Loses footing there as nothing is called and play continues. And there after Prasad's contact, play goes in favor of the Dreadnoughts. Anderson.
Oh, no, she's fine.
Contested. Knocked back by Groth. Goethals. Forward pass nearly to Groth there. Picked up by Giselle for Dexter. Rocky on the far side. Up and out of bounds, maintained by Dexter, however. Nice one. Centering pass there. Finds its way to a teammate. However, Prasad rushes in. Possession still maintained by the Hornets. We're looking at Little now at midfield. Pass outside to Maloney. Maloney back centering pass to Little. Little puts it right in the front circle, chips it forward, and kicked away by Hashikawa. However, we got a corner coming up in Hornet favor now.
Clean corner to be taken by Maya Prasad.
Maya Prasad to open up with the corner once again. Taking 43 corners last season. Her total this season definitely ramping up. To Riley. Solid pass to Riley. Take the shot. Wide right. It's up and out of bounds as the Dreadnoughts regain possession. 2:20 on the clock. Scores tied at 1 apiece. And tensions are high. Vaughn far side to Rocky. Deflected forward all the way to Burns. Trying to work it inside the Saline corner as Dexter maintains possession. Under 2 minutes now. Tamer far side. Deflected up and out of bounds. Looks to go off of Riley. Tamer racing inside, trying to work her way inside the Hornet circle. Does so, however, Skelly stands in her way, rushes her right back to the outside. Looks for the passing opportunity, finds Riley. Quick deflection, however, and picked up by Callaway for Dexter. Close inside. Looks like Tamer Skelly dishes it up and out of bounds. Give the Hornet defense a quick breather.
1 minute.
1 minute left now. And neither of these teams want to go home with a tie. Our far side contention, you're looking at Tamer contested by Goethals, Riley, and then Skelly not far behind. As a corner is forced now, as Dexter has a fantastic opportunity here with 37 seconds on the clock. Now here's the thing. There may be 30 seconds on the clock. But if that clock expires and the corner is still going, the game continues. Faith Anderson to take the corner.
Dexter corner to be taken by number 41, Faith Anderson.
To Tamer. Dishes it back to the outside. Cut short there by Prasad. Back towards middle. Murphy looks to dish it out as whistle is blown and play goes the other way. And as that is the end of the timer, that is the end of the game, folks. What a game with a final score coming at 1 apiece, a tie going for both teams. Saline now current record stands at 5-0-2, with Dexter at 7-0-1. Now with that said, folks, like I said, we'll be back on tomorrow to broadcast a little bit of the soccer match at 5:30 for JV and then at 7 for Varsity as they take on the Huron River Rats. But don't worry, we'll be back with more field hockey, and most likely, with the way these teams are playing, they will probably meet each other again either in the playoffs or later in the season. Overall, folks, my name is Patrick Canavan. Thank you for watching. This has been SalineLive.com, and have a good night.
Thank you all for attending today's game. We hope to see you back here again on Wednesday when the Hornets will host Huron, and then again on Thursday when Novi will be in town. Thanks again for coming. Please drive carefully and have a safe ride.